There are a lot of different ways you can light a portrait, but most of them start with understanding a few basic lighting patterns. Now, in this series, I'm breaking down the most common portrait lighting patterns and showing you how to create each one, what it does to the face, and when you might want to use it. Now, there are three main areas that I personally like to put portrait lighting into: facial lighting patterns, lighting direction or lighting technique, and secondary lighting or auxiliary lighting. Now, each one gives you a different way to control the light, shape the face, and create a specific look. In this video, we're going to be talking butterfly lighting. Now, butterfly lighting is more of a beauty light, and it is distinguishable by the shadow underneath the subject's nose. Now, it gets its name from that shadow mimicking or looking like a butterfly. I don't know that I would agree with that. Maybe it does. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but that's how it gets its name. And again, it really is more of a softer, more style beauty lighting. So with that being said, let's jump right in. Let me show you how to get butterfly lighting, and then we'll talk about when you would want to use butterfly lighting. And let me start with saying, when you do butterfly lighting, you typically are going to want to boom your light because you need the light to be overhead from your subject. Now, for the sake of this video, I'm not going to do that because I don't feel like setting up a boom and having to put my weights and all of that stuff on there. So I'm going to have it to where the light stand is in the frame. Clearly, that's not the way you would do it if you were actually shooting somebody. But the key to butterfly lighting is having your light overhead, so that way you're getting an even shadow underneath the nose. So you basically want to have your light on camera axis, angled at 45. The 45 is just kind of that's a general rule. Obviously, it doesn't have to be scientifically perfect at 45, but you want it right in front of your subject, above, angled down, so that way you get that butterfly shadow underneath the nose. All right, so if we bring this light around here, and if I raise that light, and depending upon how low your light is versus how high your light is, that's going to give you more of a deeper shadow underneath the nose. And this is also going to depend upon the shape of the nose, how big your subject's nose is. Clearly you don't want to come down too far because now we're basically flat lighting the subject, which I'll have a video on that. But you can determine how much you want. Typically, you don't want the shadow to connect with the top of the lip. You really want it to be no more than halfway in between the bottom of the nose and the top of the lip. So right there is pretty good. So that's all there is to it. Butterfly lighting is one I really like for beauty and fashion because it gives you that nice little shadow right underneath the nose and some nice definition around the cheekbones. The light is sitting up and in front of the subject, so the face stays pretty open while still having some shape to it. Now, you could use this for a beauty campaign, a makeup shoot, a fashion portrait, even if you're just going for that old school Hollywood type of look. And one of the nice things about it is that it looks polished without being overly complicated. Now, the thing you have to watch is how high you put that light up, because if that light is too high, those shadows underneath the eyes can really start to get heavy and be a problem.